Welcome to the very first episode of the Wheel of RTA Pursuit Season, also known as the Wheel of Pursuit. I'm your boy Chaos, the Twilight Persona, and we're starting our very first RTA video of the season. So normally, a lot of these videos, people just go through and play RTA games, show the meta. So I wanted to switch it up a bit. So for this series, what we're going to do is we're actually going to spin a wheel of pretty much every character I've designated for RTA. The point of the video is that there's going to be 3 rules. 1, I spin the wheel, and I have to use that character for the whole episode. The second rule is that we have to make sure we use it, so it's either going to be our first pick or a ban-protected unit. And then the third rule is going to be that if the character gets banned for any reason, we're going to auto-quit. So that way, the only character that is guaranteed to be used is going to be our wheel character. So on that note, let's get it started. So here's our wheel. As you can see, I've got a lot of characters built specifically for the use of RTA. So we're going to go ahead and give it a spin. So I really want to switch it up because I feel like a lot of people get too used to the meta. So I really want to try to make sure we use different characters. All right, and speaking of meta picks, for the very first episode, we're going to have the Abyssal Yufine. So quick breakdown of what people tend to use Abyssal Yufine for is to cleave, as she's used as an anchor. People tend to first pick her and then follow with like Frida and Rand, and then they flip to another style if they have to, because she winds up being a good anchor and or a good carry. So going back to our game here, we're going to go ahead, boot up World Arena here. So like I said, to guarantee that we use Abyssal Yufine, she has to be our first pick or our ban protected unit. So let's boot up our first game and try to get Abyssal Yufine. And honestly, I've got a few other spicy characters. And I guess technically this is going to be the 4th rule, is that pretty much once we get a character, since the game's called Epic 7, I'm going to avoid using them for an additional 7 episodes. So I'm going to actually try to pull them from our rotation altogether. So that'll be the 4th rule here. All right, so pre-bans. Thinking of using Abyssal Yufine, so I pretty much want to knock out the cleave so that way people don't pick her and try to do the whole flex option like they do. All right, they banned Knockwall and Zio.
No one can escape.
BBK, okay. So she's already proven to be a pretty big problem as a carry. So how can we counter her and really take advantage? So I think for our first 2 picks, we're going to go relatively safe. Normally I would like to pick Dragon Bride, but that leaves Empyrean open for them to also use someone like Genua. So we're actually going to pick Dragon Bride. No Zio. Oh. So interestingly enough, what we could do is pick Harsetti here in the second pick. But that actually plays into BBK a little bit. But if we take her, it basically takes their Harsetti off the board. So we're going to go ahead and take Harsetti here.
Miserable creature.
Okay, they take Mort, that's smart. Oh, they're gonna take Moon Bunny? Okay, that's smart. So, per the rules of the challenge here, we're gonna go ahead and put Abyssal Yufine in our ban protect. Now we need to be able to deal with potentially these 2. So we could take someone like Elena. We could take Last Rider Crow. There's some options here. I could also take someone like Lionheart, since he's a counter machine. Actually, let's go ahead and take Lionheart here.
Let's make this a night to remember.
Come at me.
Okay.
Only if you think you can defeat me.
Oh, you'll make an excellent specimen.
So, I think we're going to wind up banning the DDR here. They're probably going to aim to ban Lionheart. So, what does that leave us with? Actually, I kind of want to... Actually, I think Arbiter Builder is actually pretty good here.
I'll be your opponent.
And we will go ahead and get rid of DDR. So, unlike most people, my Heart City is not a 0-speed Heart City. So this gives me... Ooh. I actually was not expecting that ban. Ah, they want to bank on Mort. But yes, like I was saying, my Heart City is not a 0-speed. So this actually works a bit to my favor. We're going to go ahead and try to do this.
I don't care for amateurs.
All that's left is ruin. Dark.
We're going to go ahead and do this. Lionheart pushes up.
Raise your sword for me.
They get the barrier.
Can't we talk this out? This whole plastic world
Oh, they ripped the S3 already?
is just waiting to be reshaped.
Oh,
Finally heating up.
it's a pretty good rip, honestly.
Glad you came. My drink was empty, and I was starting to get bored.
Alright, Lionheart just kind of shake that up a little bit.
Party crashers aren't welcome.
So I think we just go into the Infinite Horizon,
Here I come.
and then we just let it rip with the Yufine.
I think it's time we called it a night.
I actually don't. That was actually a pretty bad time to defense down.
Blade Dragon.
Oh, she's gonna get the double tap in my RB.
Only when all are dead will this end.
Unless we get the lucky miss, this is pretty much over.
A crack.
Oh, she didn't go into RB. That's interesting.
Descending blade.
Or he, or they. It's bad to assume it's a she.
For you. Brace yourself for a rare spectacle.
Okay, let's see what Mort does here. Only got one fear off.
Down, Forget the line.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this for some healing.
Your blood. Let's make this a night to remember.
I think they go for the RB.
Who's next?
I mean, they should go into the RB.
Flame.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Waiting for me to let my guard down. Huh?
Not enough, and we didn't get the counter.
My attention.
No one can escape.
So I'll become ash. Things are
But
finally
lucky
heating
for
up.
me, my Lionheart is on proof, but not enough
Only when
damage
all are dead will
output.
this end.
Ah, close game, but they've got this one.
This blade desires blood.
Yeah. Alright. Close game, but we could learn a few things. I definitely should have soul burned the Lionheart when she had her buff. That's definitely where we messed up there. We probably would have killed the BBK. But I figured that we might have gotten the dodge on the RB, so I didn't soul burn like I should have. That's probably where we actually lost in and of itself. So, alright. So, good lesson to learn. Alright. So, moving on to the next game. I think we had the bans correct as far as how we're going to use Yeah, how we're gonna go ahead and use the Abyssal Yufine here. So we're not gonna change any of that. Ooh, this person is a standard player like me. They instantly got rid of the BBK.
Looks like some tuning
Ooh,
is in order.
Bellion. Who are some good early options here? They definitely want to shut off souls, so I'm not overly concerned about that. Yeah, so I think we're gonna go ahead and take Last Rider Crow here.
Never let anything stop me before.
And then we need another. Actually, we will take Sea Phantom Politis.
Take my hand.
What, you think this is a joke?
Okay, so if they're gonna lean into that, they're gonna want to ban her.
You really have no tact.
Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna ban Sea Phantom Politis here. So I am going to go ahead, as per our challenge, we're going to go ahead and pick Abyssal Yufine, and then we are going to follow that up with Solitaria of the Snow.
Popular is so exhausting.
So they have to get rid of either Sea Phantom or Solitaria, and then we could follow up with a final DPS here. But so far, I think this is a solid draft.
This is just the beginning.
They take Rowana. So I need to respond with an appropriate DPS. If I take Genoa, they'll auto-ban Sea Phantom. And they banned BBK, so she's not an option. They took Flan, so obviously she's not a choice. Honestly, in times like this, I wish I had my Specimen Says built.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, so I think we're going to ban Rowana. I could take someone like Celine, but she doesn't really have any triggers here. I want a solid DPS. Yeah, I'm gonna take Arya and ban the Rowana. You know, there's probably another DPS that's better in this position. Oh, wow. Interesting. Is there another DPS I could have taken? Yeah, I could probably take someone like Lone Crescent, but yeah.
This song was meant for
Q.
us. To the right, then to
We'll
the
go ahead and
left.
rip the S3, push some people back.
You're quite the dancer now. Stay away from me.
Frida can cleanse on the S1. So we'll go ahead and just try to stun her.
I hope you enjoy it.
Try to delay some of their tempo a little bit. Okay.
I'm always open to new opportunities. I have no more business with you.
Okay, they went for Arya, so they're going to try and take her out. Which fundamentally is pretty smart.
Really enjoy this.
You haven't heard of Shadow Elves.
But we'll go ahead and throw it up anyway.
Don't be nervous now.
Alright. Wow, that belly.
I just want to go home.
All right, we'll go and try and get some stuns here. Wow, she's countered every time. Luck is not very good today. Oh, never mind of that statement. We got the stuns on the 2 damage dealers.
My hand.
Yes, we'll go into the Frida here.
Where do you need me?
Nothing in this world.
Yeah, Arya's gonna go down because she never got a chance to actually do anything other than throw her S3 up.
Don't treat me like a child. Hurry up, Aloha.
They're gonna go for the push, but unfortunately for them, I have
Here I come.
her on my side. We're gonna go ahead and let it rip.
I hate the darkness. Because it hides your suffering.
I need some me time.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and try and affect this Belgian here. Beautiful. And that's how we do it. We started off kind of shaky for the first game, but game 2 we did very well. Very nice. Yeah, that Last Rider crowd was not the band. They had to get rid of Sea Phantom or Solitaria. They kind of got trapped there. But their mess up is our win, so we'll keep it rolling. So, at first I was thinking of doing 7 fights per episode since, you know, Epic 7, but I think 5 is a better number overall. So we're going to do 5 fights an episode. If you want to see me switch up to 7, definitely let me know. But 5 seems like a well-timed episode here. And I probably should have picked Karina instead of Arya. Alright, so we're going to continue, even though we have the first pick this time, we're going to continue our first 2 bands. Okay, so no Ilyanov or Politis. And there's no Ran, so I don't think they're going to try to flex into Ran. Or flex into Cleave through the Abyssal Yufine route. So I'm going to go ahead and first pick Dragon Bride Senya.
I vow to be
Very
your companion.
stable first pick.
Why are you interrupting my relaxation?
Right?
So, you learned nothing from last time.
Okay, that's smart. So again, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to threaten the Solitaria here. It's a bit early. Or actually, do I? See, I want to threaten the Solitaria, but I think we pick more on the safety route. So I'm going to go ahead and take Death Dealer
Do you
Ray.
smell that?
And then we will
The smell of
take our Abyssal Yufine per our challenge.
What worthless
Okay, there's the Harsetti.
How adorable!
And then they take Moon Bunny to counter Death Dealer Ray here. So, we can take the Elena, but then we're well, yeah, we could take the Elena. We won't necessarily be missing too much damage. It also kind of trapped our city. We can go Elena Zio. That's not terrible. No, I think we have to... Yeah. I still think we have to take Solitaria here.
Stay away from me!
Actually, you know what? I've been wanting to try this character with the update, so I'm going to go ahead and take Designer a little bit. It also takes away an option to counter my Solitaria.
I'm here.
Ooh, Eden. That's probably a good force ban. It'd be her or Moon Bunny. Yeah, we'll go ahead and Band-Aid, and that's a good pick. They got rid of Solitaria. Okay. Who do we want to protect in the back? I think we protect the DDR. Or do we use him as a decoy and protect? No, we definitely protect the DDR. Right, there's Harsetti.
Waste of my time.
Let's see if she actually rips.
Mind finishing up?
Oh my
Go
god.
ahead and die.
That flan did a lot of damage. Okay.
You're just a puppy. Hi.
I don't even know anymore. You want to see?
How dare you pick a fight with me?
Alright, so basically, we were down one off the start. We should have put a little bit in the back. Because the DDR is actually not as important for this fight.
Can defeat me?
Wow, he got the stun.
But I'm still on vacation.
Yeah, still have to adjust to the pirate captain, not pirate captain, the afternoon soak flan first picks.
If you have no use, stop existing. Get rid of them.
I don't really enjoy this.
Okay,
What a pathetic joke.
we got the counter.
I'll teach you a lesson.
I'll destroy you. Finish it.
I can do it too.
Finally.
Yep, the afternoon soak flan is definitely
Now.
something we have to be more prepared for.
Here I come.
Abyssal Yufine's not going to be able to win this, especially since she has 100%.
Are you done playing hero? Shall we end?
Okay. So, what we will probably have to do if we have first pick is take the flan
Stupid pose.
to make the rest of the strategy work. Because she provides too much early aggression without being able to counter her focus. Yeah, and if we had put designer a little bit in the back, it would have made her less easy to be targeted. Okay, we have first pick, so all right. Yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and make sure we first pick her to make the rest of the strategy work.
My relaxation. Shall we dance?
Sea Phantom, yep, and
This is a
Harsetti.
waste of my time.
Yep, and we're definitely gonna go ahead and try to learn from our mistake here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead because our win con, or at least our main character, is going to be
For the future of the Wind Tribe.
Yufine. We're gonna go ahead, take the Ilyanov away from them, and then pick Yufine.
I can't breathe right.
So this will be match number 4.
Let's not do this.
Yep, there's Genoa.
Who's next?
Okay, so they ban protected Genoa, which means they're probably gonna go to ban Ilyanov here. Which means we need... Honestly, I think we probably need a bit of control here. Yes, I think we actually are safe to pick Last Rider Crow.
I'm not half bad when I
And then I think we take
I see fear in your eyes.
I like RTA here because they picked a lot of single target. Actually, I'm not overly concerned about the fairy tale here. So if I ban her, they lose their secondary opener, and it gives my flan. They expected that ban. Okay. It's a good thing then. Let's check our imprints. His is crit chance. We don't need it. Hers is ER. I'd rather... Yep. I like all my imprints where they are. Okay.
What worthless little creatures. All your foolish choices have led you to despair.
Only when all are dead will this end. I will cut you all down. Hear my voice.
Which probably was not the best thing, because now I can start
Steadfast resolve.
cleansing and weaning off some of this
We can secure our victory.
fairy tale pick here.
I'll do what I can.
And then we'll get the immunity up.
Charge! Full throttle! Now that I'm all warmed up, let's do this for real. It's just one thing.
He won't do as much damage since we have our Ilyanov here. This probably won't kill. Yep.
This is fun. I have prepared.
Now, let's see if my Arya's resistance is enough to get through this. Which it is. Perfect.
You'll regret this. I'll be with you.
We'll protect the rest of our team. Well, most of our team. Ilyanov's just going to be out there high and dry.
If you have no use, stop existing. I don't
Ooh,
care
that
what
Harcity has not nearly enough resistance.
No one can escape.
I don't think they have enough power to kill Ilyanov either. Yep.
Huh? You trying to start something? I'm
Yep.
the one who shows up when they call
Well
for
picked, well picked. Alright. Yeah, so definitely with the way we play, we have to take the Flan first pick to make our Yufine draft actually work. Alright, so this should be the 5th game. Yep. Because we started here. Alright, so one more game. I hate when it does that. Yeah, so one more game with our Abyssal Yufine picked here. Let's try to end this game on a win here. So yeah, again, I think we just go ahead and ban Newman, Luna, and Ran here. And we have first pick, so we'll first pick the Flynn if she's free. Oh wow, they're getting rid of both of them.
But I'm still on vacation.
Are they gonna try to cleave?
And my opponent?
The water slide
Yep.
is this
Okay.
way.
They're going for the cleave. So, what is some of the best ways to respond to this particular cleave? Single target, they're gonna have souls, so Bellion isn't necessarily the greatest. So we definitely just have to tank down. How do we... Actually, I kind of like that right now.
Only when all are dead will
We'll take
descend.
Karen. We'll take Yufine.
Here I come.
Because this will give me a core to then base the rest of my tank down units on.
Don't
Yep,
be nervous
they ban
now.
protected politics. So they're going to leave Yufine, Flan in here. Well, they'll leave
It's been
Yufine too.
so long.
Okay. So you don't have Zio. Honestly, I like Dragon Bride here. Yeah, so I'm going to take
It's my
Designer a
time
little
to
bit.
shine.
And I think we take Dragon Bride or Last Rider Crow. Yeah, I'm gonna lean into the Dragon Bride here for the
I vow my
clapback.
life to you.
Maybe it was a mistake picking Karen. Probably should have went with someone a little more counter heavy. But depending on their last pick, this may not even necessarily be the worst thing in the world.
Real mediocrity. You couldn't
Okay,
possibly
yeah.
comprehend.
We definitely got to get rid of him. And they got rid of her, so yeah, we'll protect the Flan, even though mine's bulky. Or maybe we actually protect her. He'll have the Soulburn and a push. We should have taken Celine. That would have trapped this draft a little more. I was too hesitant. Should have definitely switched Yufine in the back sooner.
Here, take my hand.
Welp. Yeah, she still has some of her
All of suffering.
protection, so we should have
Let
definitely
me
switched.
see your paradise. Be careful not to get a sunburn. Look at all these visitors. Let's show them a fantastic time.
Much too hesitant. Their Sid's gonna have an attack buff now
Are
too.
you sure? I'm sorry. I can do it. I can.
May your heart be filled with bitter cold.
I don't really enjoy this.
Is it my
And
turn?
then Sid's gonna finish off probably the Yufine here.
Excuse me. Cut and slice.
Going for the Dragon Bride.
Shall I attack?
Yep. We definitely misplayed that.
This is going to hurt.
Please, don't treat me like a child.
It'd be nice to get a counter or two. Like that. Beautiful.
Do it too.
Alright, we took care of Sid.
Song was meant for us.
And I don't think he has enough finishing power.
On my way. Someone.
Sorry, that's an ER BBK. You're not getting through her like that.
I tried my best. Are you proud of me?
Ooh, honestly, that was definitely 50-50. Because if he had gone for the Yufine, I don't know if I would have won that.
You haven't heard of
Well,
shadow
on that
powers.
note, that's going to be the end of the video with the star Abyssal Yufine. What do you think? And let me know how we can improve, what we can adjust. And remember, for the next several videos, Abyssal Yufine is not going to be included. On that note, it's been your boy Chaos, the Twilight Persona. We'll catch you next time. Peace.